Hello, good evening everyone, and welcome back to FTRL. So it's Performance League night, and tonight we're in Brazil. So far this season we've had an unbelievable season. So far it's just been carnage, good overtaking manoeuvres, and carnage. That's the order 1, 2, 3 of the first 3 races, so God knows what's going to happen tonight. But help me call along the action is the 2 performance commentary buddies I've got. It's Shrimpy and Rich T Gaming, also known as Dan. Hello guys.
Good evening.
Hello.
So yeah, Brazil, and I've noticed
there's already rain falling.
There's already rain falling, you're right. Yep.
Bloody hell.
This is going to be, how fast can you get out the pits?
Goy's already come off. And see you later, front wing.
Yeah.
Okay.
Wow.
That's just simply not fair. I'm expecting big things from Goy tonight.
Yeah, you said it.
I think Pagani
Commentators curse, I'm sorry, Goy. Still expecting big things.
I think Pagani was the first one out.
Proper lap, are they?
Who was out first, sorry?
Pagani, I think. It depends. I mean, if that delta is like, if you can get across the line to start the lap with the delta better on the dry tyre, even only just, then it's worth doing, because it's still going to be quicker than a proper intermediate lap.
Dutch is desperately trying to get heat in his tyres.
Well, the DRS is still open, well, still enabled, sorry, so...
I don't think it'll be open much longer, to be fair. I don't see how it can be.
Yeah. Pagani has just managed to get DRS on his lap. There's a yellow flag, preheat oven's gone.
Preheat oven's gone. Oh, it's action
Performance
immediately.
Just simply never seems to fail to amaze, does it?
That's it. Yeah, there's something about this this league.
This could be a pole panini.
Seems like the game just goes, oh look, it's Wednesday night, let's just go mental.
But everybody on track, other than the 2 that we've had retired, of course.
Yeah, we're currently watching from behind the barriers.
Pagani desperately trying to keep the car. Bendel's retired. DRS disabled.
There it is.
Has this been a brilliant lap from Pagani? 1:18.0. Don't know who's next. Maybe CJ Payne. I don't know who's that in front of him. Joe Burns 1:17.5.
Dutch has gone as well, I think. Dutch has left.
Dutch has left the. Okay, well that's a lag issue then.
Oh, Panda! Oh, that was so close to Camis and Panda. Yeah, there goes Cat.
Looks like the qualifying session is going to be over in, what, 5 minutes?
Matter of minutes.
CJ Payne's trying, but it's just not going to be a good lap.
The track is so wet already, you can see it. There's literally nothing he can do.
I'm really enjoying watching CJ Payne drifting around. He's done it.
Well, this is going to be one of the quickest qualifying sessions you'll ever see, and Agent Panda, if you can just keep this together with so many people retiring, any time will get you in the top 8, 9. All he's got to do is just put a time in.
Pretty sure he has lost front wing on the left side.
Remco is actually just put on the intermediate tyres.
If these are the finishing times, look at the tyre advantage. Like, Nini's going to have over Joe Burns.
CJ Payne, I think, is going to pit. Agent Panda's still going, even though he's off track. And he's off track again.
Oh, he's going for that time. That is dedication.
Careful he isn't getting validated though. Oh, he's taken out the polystyrene board.
Polystyrene boards at it.
Yeah, it
He's
might.
cut the grass, taken out some of the decorations.
Yeah, he might as well go in.
After all that.
Yeah, well, he might as well go in and do an intermediate time because he'll have, if it's a dry race, a free choice
He'll
of
be in
tyre,
the top 9.
and
Oh,
he'll
that's
still be
very
quicker.
true, yeah.
Yeah, he'll still be quicker than what he would have crossed the line. It would have been like a 150. So, yeah, good choice coming in.
What,
I think.
What's the quick time rounder then?
In the dry for quali, 110 and under, I think.
110 and under.
I think that's just off the top of my
Okay,
head.
a one
I'm sure
oh-
these
a
guys.
108.
Yeah, I'm sure these guys can go quicker
That's
than
it.
that. Guy's laughing in the stream chat. Thomas saying, "What's the race?" It's Brazil Performance, Season 3, Round 4. It's in the title of the video.
Remco's coming across the line in a second to set his interlap.
Well, the sun is making an appearance, but the track's had it. I don't think it'll dry.
Yeah,
in
tracking
11
drying
minutes.
in 11 minutes.
Dutch Tricks has rejoined, so not so much damage really, as long as his internet holds out. We've only got 2 guys on track, that's Pagani and Remco, but Remco is on a flyer, so I might as well stay with him. Aaron saying, Simon saying that was fun in the chat, and Aaron's just gone mental.
So, is it raining in the race? The chat normally spoils it. I refuse to look once more.
Well, no one said anything. Oh, Dan, you haven't given us a team rundown.
Ah!
Go on.
Go on, rapid fire.
Need to load up my gun.
Is that what you call it these days? I mean,
Give it a sec, Dan. I'll time it and get quicker over the upcoming races. Whenever
You're
you're
gonna
ready.
time how quick we can do this.
Yeah, and you've got to get quicker every week. You ready?
I'm just gonna not put people in seats so I can get quicker times. Right, bear with me. Oh, my voice okay? Is it not lagging?
it's fine.
Nope.
Okay. Well, right, you ready?
Yeah, you doing the 3, 2, 1 or am I?
You can.
Alright. 3, 2, 1, go.
In the Ferrari we have the dynamic duo of Goy and Agent Panda, known as the Mercedes. In the Red Bull we have Cat and Bendel. In the banana car Renault we have Matt Core's Blue Flag.
Agent Panda's gone.
In the Haas we have CJ, and that's about it. And then in the Force India we have the preheat oven and Joe. In the McLaren we have Panini and Tim 12. Toro Rosso we have Dutch and Cress. Saab we have Chicken Guy and Aaron. And in the Williams we have Panda and Remco.
26.81.
I can beat that. Without the unnecessary compliments I gave.
Yeah, without the
definitely
banana
bear that.
car.
Yeah, and the dynamic duo.
Yeah, while you
Yeah.
were doing that, Agent Panda was coming down the just after the Senna S's down that straight, and just lost the car, went in the wall. It's a shame because he would have qualified well.
Yeah, it would have been top 9. So, how is it decided if no one puts the time in? Like, is that going to be the starting grid from 9 to 17th? 9th to 17th?
I don't know how the game does it. Sometimes, like when we've done like 5 lappers and you do the one-shot quali, I know it's different, but you retire first because you just want to start at the back or whatever, and you don't actually start at the back. So I don't know.
Yeah.
Don't know how the game views it.
I'm amazed there are still people going around the track.
Well, that time from Chicken Guy and Cress can certainly be beaten. So Dutch is looking at that, as is CJ Payne.
Dutch is fighting with his car at every turn. He might be using a dry setup.
CJ Payne.
From CJ Payne.
Goes fourth.
Not a bad time.
Pagani retires.
She can go get out of the way of Dutch.
Has there been rain in every round? What was round 2? France?
Yes. No? Yes. Belgium.
Yeah, there wasn't any in France, I don't think.
I think it was dry, yeah.
But 3 out of the 4 rounds so far there have been rain present.
So if what you were saying, Dan, and those from 9th to 17th start as we can see it, championship leader FTRL Panda is going to be 16th.
Yeah. In the
What
much
are
slower
the
car.
top 3 in championship at the moment?
I can get it up. I can give you a rundown of who's where, if you'd like.
Yeah.
So, the championship leader is Panda on 41 points after 2 fourths and a second. Then in second we have Chicken Guy on 29 points. And then we have Aaron in third on 26. I believe that's 26. Yes. And then we have Panini in fourth on 25. Then we have Remco in fifth on 22. CJ on 21 and sixth. Seventh is the preheated oven with 20, following his win in France. Eighth is Dutch on 19. And then ninth is Cress on 18. And Joe Burns rounds off the top 10 with 15 points.
Well, while you were doing that, Dutch had a 2-lap blast. He went fourth, and then he went second.
Right.
Do you get points for first? No, obviously you don't, because otherwise that'd be ridiculously unfair. Never mind.
Okay.
We'd shake it up though.
What was the question?
I was gonna say, is there points for pole in this one? Then I realised that the cars aren't all equal, so it'd be stupidly unfair.
I don't know. I don't know if they do actually.
I don't think so.
Well, it's City Posh Blues in the chat saying hello.
It's worth noting that Matt Cause had a qualifying ban this week.
Okay.
Qualifying ban?
Yes.
What's that for?
The stewards came to the conclusion at the end of the Italian Grand Prix last week that his retirement was unnecessary, and which ended Tomo's race. Was deemed punishable with a qualifying ban, like a yellow flag.
I can't for the life of me remember what happened with Matt Cause. I know it was at the end of the race.
He smashed into the pit wall, which then sent his car into the middle of the road.
Yeah, I remember now.
Tomo couldn't get
Just
out
coming
of
out
the
of Parabolica, what, 3 cars off in one turn? Well,
Yeah.
down the straight.
way.
Mental.
But yeah,
CJ's gone. Who's still going?
Oh, chicken guy, I think's on a. I know he's about to start his lap, is he? Yeah.
Aaron's just started his as well.
Tell you what, then I'll go on board with Aaron and we'll watch these two. Joe Burns still sat in the pits, he hasn't retired yet, on pole position by half a tenth.
Oh, Aaron's lost it.
Oh, okay.
Aaron's going for an early shower. Well, I suppose he's already had one.
He's fourth nonetheless. at the
Who's
moment.
next on the execution block? Ramco's about to come across line.
Chicken guy going into the final sector. Or chicken dude, sorry, according to the preheat of him.
Yes, Chicken Dude, that's his new nickname from last night.
Yeah,
Chicken dude.
yeah, chicken dude.
Someone in the chat, the stream chat, just said, called him Chicken Dude.
Oh, I love the stream chat. So it never lets us down.
Well, considering nothing's happened or anything, I just got a match on Tinder. So
Well,
Nice.
that's how
I'm
my
proud
life's
of you,
going.
Dan.
Thank you.
Defo pal.
I think Dutch is just going to have time to do another lap. If he gets back round, he's got 40 seconds. He's in sector 2. And we'll have a look. Remco doesn't improve. Looks like it's getting worse, these conditions. Where's Chicken Guy?
Yeah, it could be full wet soon.
Yeah, I don't think there's going to be any more improvements now.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Chicken
Remco's
Guy's,
pulled out of his lap.
Chicken Guy's 8/10 down on his. Dutch does cross the line to start a new lap. Yeah, Chicken Guy's second down.
His
Just
name's-
sorry, Dan. I'm just having a
we
look
need
at
proof
the.
of.
Yeah, you've seen the same thing I've seen. Good old.
What's his name? I'll tell you her name.
He.
I don't have that set in.
Oh, there we go. Dutch having a spin.
But I don't.
Doing
For
some
my
donuts.
own neck here, I'm going to tell you. Oh, bear with me. I have to put my location back on.
Is his name Brexit Keith?
Brexit Chief.
Right.
Well, Dutch has tried to kill himself.
So there we go. Another bizarre qualifying.
Hold on a minute, I've just gone up a level from watching other people race.
Yeah, you get experience from spectating.
Her name is
Ryan.
Sky, and believe it or not, I went to school with her, so that's really awkward.
Well, no, it's not, because I'm just going to accuse you of lying.
Smithswood Sports College is the school I went to.
The what? Switzerland Sports College?
Smithswood Sports College.
Oh, I think it's Switzerland.
Right. This is going straight into the general chatting performance. Improvements.
Okay,
And
well,
no one can tell me no, because I'm the head of this division.
How was our night gone from watching F1 qualifying to talking about Dan's missus?
We will get back onto the racing, which it's not raining. However, those are dark clouds in the sky.
Yeah.
What's in the sky?
Those are dark clouds by the looks of it.
Oh, right.
But the marshals don't have any hoods up, so maybe they're not expecting rain. We do tend to talk about the scenery whilst we wait for these strategies to come through.
Spectators above the pits.
So we'll just wait for the guys to decide their strategy. It's taking a little bit longer than usual. Don't know what's happening.
Maybe there's going to be rain. There, I said it.
You said it, yeah.
Come at me.
Are there any shock results in the grid tonight?
Apart from Panda being 16th, but that wasn't his fault.
Well, look at these
So-
tyre choices.
Whilst we are here, would you like a rundown? Would you like me to run down the grid?
If you like.
Yeah, go on. Get quicker at speaking.
No, I'll take this one a bit slower. I'm not timed on this one. So on the front row, we have Joe Burns and Dutch Tricks. On the second, we have FTRL, Panini and Aaron. And on the third row, we have CJ Payne and Remco. On the what just happened to the Garni then? On the fourth, we have Cress and Chicken Guy, who are really good friends. And Cress celebrated his birthday this week, so
Happy birthday, Chris.
I hope you enjoyed your birthday this week. And then on the fifth row, we have Matt Cause and the Preheated Oven, who I guarantee are in a party right now. Then on the sixth row, we have Tim 12 and Bendel, who is still getting to grips with his wheel. And then on the seventh row, we have Catamise and Blue Flag. Then on the eighth, we have Agent Panda and the Championship leader, FTRL Panda. And by himself on the eighth row of the grid, Mr. Goikar.
Nicely done.
Thank you very much. I accept PayPal.
Ravers.
Yep.
Top three for this race go.
Dutch to win. Aaron. Joe.
Dan.
I'll let you know after lap one.
I'm going to ask how many
highlights.
DNFs actually. Change up the question.
Here we go.
We are underway. TJ
Good
Payne's
start
got a
by
lightning
Joe.
start.
Joe's away.
Oh, and here comes
Through the centre S's.
Ain't no hanging about for Joe. He's off.
There's a car off track, that's a Renault I think. Joined by another car, didn't see who it was. Renault and a McLaren.
there's a forcing preheat oven in between three cars there.
Oh, there's a Toro Rosso
Not
just going off.
There's a
Or it could
lot of
be
people in the middle
yeah,
right now.
Catamise and Panini.
Oh, Benini's
Benini's
going to go
gone
off
off.
track. Got to be careful
Remco's
rejoining.
off.
Rejoin
Who's
very
that in
safely.
the McLaren? Panini?
Panini is waiting until everyone has gone
Panda.
past. Oh, and he's been given a 10-second penalty. Wow.
That is not good for him.
That's harsh, to say the least.
That was... He slowed right down. I don't understand
Yeah.
that.
Well, Joe has a 2.4, 2.5 now.
Oh,
second
Agent Panda's
lead.
gone.
Oh, and Agent Panda.
Can't get to him
No.
fast enough.
Anyone have any idea what's happened?
No.
No idea.
Well, Joe's just gone.
But it is worth
Okay.
noting that he's on the super softs.
Ah, okay. That
So,
makes a little bit more
Dutch and
sense.
CJ are going to have a big tyre advantage over him. Speaking of
Well-
these two, CJ trying to go past him on the straight. Dutch's straight line speed is immense.
Incredible starts for Catamise and Blue Flag. Catamise getting a good start in quite a few races, I think.
FTRL Panda's gone up 3 places.
Joe did qualify on those
Stressing.
tyres though, so I don't know
Yes.
what kind of wear he would have put on those.
Aaron in a possible great position on the mediums. In fourth.
Do you get a lot of wear from tyres in the rain? Oh, Goy's gone off. Goy's broken his wing in sector 2.
Oh,
And Tim's
Well,
gone as
not
well.
having fun.
In the same place. Wow.
this is becoming another one of those races already.
I'm calling it Goy for a late comeback. He's still going to
He's
prove
down
it
the
right.
inside of preheat oven.
Massive lunge by Catamies.
Preheat oven will give him a bit of a squeeze there. And that Force India do anything down the straight. DRS open for the preheat oven. Opts to go down the inside. Can he make it stick? Very good move.
Nice enough.
All of this allowing Aaron to get away a little bit.
Down
Okay,
the pecking
Joe's
order.
up 3.2 seconds already. He's making
Down
good
the
use of
pecking
run
order we
keepers.
have Panda chasing down Chicken Guy as well. He's gained on him quite a bit the last lap.
So yeah, preheated oven, Catamies and Blue Flag having great starts. Joe continues to set faster laps.
Panda might make a move on the first
Matt
corner here.
overshooting a lot into turn 1.
Oh, Chicken Guy locks up. Panda get a good run through here. Through the Sinarasses.
Lots of penalties coming
DRS
through.
open. Slipstream. Panda should get that done. Down the inside. Very good move.
It's not too far from the points already. This is our championship leader.
Yeah, when you put in the Williams, any points is good points, but
Oh, Goy's gone.
somehow he's just... He gets 4th place in a Williams, it's
Oh.
beyond me.
I was wrong.
Not to say you jinxed him.
Cref gone
but,
off. Matt was straight in.
Remco also chasing this battle down. Looking at the tyres ahead of him, Panda will be in a very good position.
Aaron
And CJ
possibly
and
under
Dutch
attack from
touch.
preheat oven.
Oh, Dutch gets
Penalty
penalty.
for Dutch tricks. They had a little coming together there out of turn 1 and 2. The RS.
Hammer Time 95 in the chat saying, evening lads, how you all doing? Yeah, we're good, man. Thanks for joining us.
Aaron closely following this battle of CJ and Dutch tricks.
He's also being closely followed by preheat oven though. He's being followed by Catamies.
Yeah.
I suppose it's worth staying in this train.
Joe Burns is nearing 5 seconds up.
Yeah, it's been a great start for Joe there.
See if he can continue that form on his next set of tyres.
Panini's
Here
gone.
comes
He's
CJ,
gone.
he's got to go around the outside. Dutch defends the inside. The more these two fight, Aaron's going to be in a better position.
Good move from
DJ
CJ
gets
Payne.
That's CJ Carson.
Dutch can have DRS again. And his
Preheat
straight line
oven up the
speed today
inside
is
of Aaron.
Ooh, okay, nearly. Good defending though, CJ Payne. And yeah, preheated oven and Aaron exchanging places. very close. This train now from 2nd to 6th. Maybe blue flag can get involved. Similar to what we saw in Division 2 last night for France. The top 6 guys were exactly as we're looking now. Obviously, apart from Joe in this example, but all three of them going almost into the wall. Is he going to get 2? No. He'll settle for 1.
Oh, he slots right in front of Dutch.
I don't think
Any
Dutch made
harder,
contact.
I think Dutch would have lost damage. Oh. Preheat up in straight line speed, and that Force India is immense.
He's gone for a lunge there, but just about
I
managed.
don't
to
think he was
close.
expecting CJ to break that early, in all honesty.
Yeah,
He did have to get out of the way of him.
yeah. I don't think there's any damage with Dutch and preheat oven and all that. But they were very, very close.
No. This is some train. 7th. Nearly down to 8th now, as Matt Course and Blue Flag are both going to join this soon.
Tim 12 with a penalty.
Yeah,
And here comes the preheat of a DRS. Trying to make the most of these super softs.
CJ goes defensive. Right round the outside. Ooh, nice move. Preheated oven on the charge. Up 8
Here
places
comes
into
Dutch up
second.
the inside of CJ. DRS for him as well.
All contact.
Bit of wheel banging.
Dutch is
runs
well off
very
track.
wide.
Aaron's very close to the back of CJ Payne as well.
Aaron's doing well considering he's on the mediums.
Yeah,
He's not
this
with
is.
these lot.
He's only lost out 1 place since his grid qualifying. Oh, see, Dutch has lost a bit of grip
He's
there.
about to get that back.
Oh, yeah, him and Dutch are battling wheel to wheel. Yeah, Dutch just have a little bit more grip there. But yeah, Aaron's only lost out 1 place in the since the qualifying on the medium tyre. That's pretty good.
And that was to the preheat oven, who was stormed away from the harder compounds.
Here comes Aaron again.
Down the inside.
Yeah.
We get
Ooh, Dutch with us. A little bit of squeeze. Maybe Dutch kind of just skidded off that curb, it seemed on my screen. Catmees is
Calmes just can't seem to get near Aaron, considering he's on the supers, and he's running in DRS and overtake DRS. So
well, one of the things I can think of Brazil from experience is dirty air on this track seems to be a bit stronger, particularly through the sector 2, kind of up and down, left, right, and then I've got Panda as well, having a look at Crest by the looks of things.
yeah, down in P11. I was just on board with that. But here we are, coming back to this straight once again. Calmes might look for moving Aaron if he can get it to speed.
Preheat 11 already making up a second on Joe.
Could we see a win? A second win for the preheat oven. And yes, that was me trying to jinx him.
Yeah, I saw that.
There's quite a few sort of developing battles.
Yeah.
Like Matt Cause is now close to blue flag, and the train from 3rd to 8th, all within a second of each other.
Not as close as it was a couple of laps ago, but they're still there. Remco picks up a penalty.
I'm not sure where to go. I suppose we'll stay with Matt Cause.
Panda's going to look for a double move soon. Oh, Chris locks up. Panda's going to get a good run here. And he goes past him.
Yeah. But Cress actually does have DRS himself.
DRS.
And the slipstream. Remco just ahead.
If Panda can defend this. Oh, Cress locked up massively then. Oh, Remco's gone very wide.
Whew.
Thought he was going to spin off onto the track then.
That was a bit close, wasn't it?
The
Right.
preheat oven making up another second. Really
Yeah.
on it
Has
today.
Joe burnt out his tyres?
Has Joe burned out his tyres?
Wow.
Yeah, do you like that?
Wow.
Come on, man. You gotta have a quick mind. Right, so Dutch might be lining up CJ Payne.
Just the 3 tenths between them. Overtake ERS.
All the toys are out the pram and being used.
Here we go. That is some mega straight line speed.
Through the centre S's. There's a yellow in sector 3. CJ Payne has to cut. Oh, gets a penalty.
Chicken Guy gets the move done on Cress. Here comes Remco. He's going to dive on Chicken Guy. The two performance admins.
And, oh my word.
Oh.
Look at this in the background.
Bendel's last wing.
Bendel, yeah, he went into the back of Remco, didn't he?
Yeah, Remco literally stopped on track for Chicken Guy to go past, and then yeah, Bendel went into the back of him.
CJ Payne's gone back past Dutch while we were looking at that.
Aaron's also a part of this battle now. Compared to Catamies, who's 1.5 seconds behind them.
Just going back to what Shrimpy said about preheated oven, he's now within undercut range, and if it is a dry race, he'll be pitting soon, I can imagine.
Yeah, he's proper
There
on
we
the
go.
money, isn't he?
Called it.
I'd like to know the odds of if you put £1 on that.
1,000,000 to 1. I'll have £1,000,000, please.
I'll have some of that.
I wish that's how it worked.
Well, he's gone on to the mediums. That's not really surprising that he's done that.
Just watching Aaron, and he's really making the most of
Oh,
those
Cress is
mediums.
gone.
Oh, in the
Proper
wall.
spun there. So preheat oven comes out in P10.
Preheated oven wasn't affected in that, was he?
No.
In that Chris. No.
Luckily, there's a big barrier between the pits on the track in Brazil.
Cool. What were you saying, Shrimpy, about Aaron's Sauber?
Aaron's just like staying behind Dutch and CJ, saving his battery, saving his fuel, tyres, all of that lot. I think he's going for the long race here.
Yeah, he did have 100% battery when I just looked.
He's down to almost 50% now, probably about 60. He's really playing the long game here, and it's going to work out great for him, I think.
Joe's coming out the pits now. How has that undercut
Right.
worked for preheated oven?
I'm not sure it'll work that well at the moment.
It doesn't look that good. Preheated oven's got
No.
Bendel for company.
Ah, but that
Where's
could be-
Joe? And
If
Joe,
Joe gets caught up in this battle, he will have to overtake Panda, and Panda's on the long game as well, on the medium.
well, preheated oven pitted with when he was 2.2 seconds behind Joe, roughly, and he's come out 6 seconds behind him. So that really didn't work, that undercut. It was worth an effort. I think it was the right move, but maybe a bit of traffic,
Yeah.
or I don't know, or good in lap from Joe. spotting the danger.
Yeah, maybe he turned it up.
Yeah.
Might have taken preheated oven a little while to turn the tyres on.
It could be that, yeah. It could also
Because they are
be...
mediums, so they take a bit of getting used to. Straight off the bat.
It could also be Joe, when he got into that 5-second lead, he just saved battery. And then when preheated oven got into second, it just allowed him to catch up, let him do the undercut, and then bang, put all the toys back on.
What just happened to Catmies? Oh, pits, okay.
He pitted. Mediums to the end for Catamies.
Just saw him. Oh, Matt Cause was the fastest lap of the race.
Yeah, he's got fresh supers on. Probably worth staying with Aaron for the moment. I expect Catamies to go past Bendel with the tyre difference.
Everyone seems to have sort of separated a little bit more now. Oh, Tim caught up to Cress. He was 33 seconds behind when I last checked.
Yeah, Cress has put some new tyres on.
33 seconds, still good there.
Alright, here we go. Dutch goes defensive. Aaron brakes later. And he'll have the inside, but there could be a switch back from Dutch, maybe? No.
He's going to have DRS. As is Aaron, but Dutch is straight line speed today.
Not bad for a Toro
Has
Rosso.
finally met its match as well.
Okay.
I was just going to big that up and then bang,
Sorry.
Aaron comes out with all the stops. Sorry about that.
Do either of you have any idea how long those mediums are going to last?
20-ish laps, 21.
Yeah. Maximum I'd say like 25.
What do you reckon he's going to go on to then? Supers or softs?
Softs. Yeah,
Yeah, I'd be sure I'd
doing
go on the softs.
Tim 12 and
Maybe have
Cress.
to switch the whole of his stint, won't he, on soft?
Oh,
I
Tim
think
12
Aaron will
and...
push very, very heavily on this. Sorry about that.
That's alright. Tim 12 and Cress are just having a battle into out the sector end of sector 1, which Tim 12 wins.
Chris is
Right,
coming
now
back there, around the outside. Ooh. Around the outside.
Oh, Dutch picks up a penalty. What, the
Dutch
Aaron
picking
is-
up a 3-second
Net.
penalty.
Aaron is the current leader of this Grand Prix, as CJ pits. So, oh, and he spun in the pits and he's broke his wing.
Who?
CJ Payne.
Oh. It's
Is
an
that a lot
awkward...
of broken wing or not?
Well, I'm just trying to have a look when he comes back out.
It's on the left side.
That's gone. That's his race over. Unless we have a safety car.
Yeah, I'm still like mad now.
Oh, and he's just got in the way of...
Oh.
Who was that, Catamies?
Catmy, nothing bad happened. I definitely didn't mean to.
Well, Catamies is fine, but CJ Payne is just going slow on the racing line. That was like Schumacher
He just
Coulthard.
retire.
That was like
That
Schumacher
definitely
Coulthard. That
wasn't,
was...
meant to happen.
Let's hope it's not the same result and DJ just or Catamies runs over to the garage and tries to start a fight.
Here we go. We've got
Preheat
preheated
oven,
oven.
DRS and chicken guy.
Oh, look at this pace. Chicken guy in no ERS mode, so yeah, not fighting that one.
Dutch Shriek's coming out of the pits. Is he gonna spin? Oh, that downhill is so unpredictable.
It's horrible, isn't it?
Car goes light and there's no
Yeah.
steering.
Oh,
Oh,
he's
he
actually
has.
hit the wall. Oh, did he pick up any damage?
Decided to have a fight with the barrier.
I think he might have been alright. I think there's no damage there.
Yeah, he got away with that definitely.
Who
Oh,
was that, sorry?
It was Dutch. He clipped the wall on the way out of the pits.
Wow, it's all happening now.
Yeah.
Right, so how far is Aaron
Pressing
gonna go on
Team
these
12 at the
tyres?
back still going.
What was that? Sorry, Shrimpy?
Cress and Team 12 still having a go at each other.
They are. Oh, Tim's got that curb and
Tim's
he's gone.
Did he take Crest with him? No.
No. Oh, that curb is awful. It's almost a death curb. Well, it is for Tim 12. God. Yeah,
I
power
would
down.
say that Aaron has a very good chance.
Yeah, Aaron's only got Dutch to worry about now, really. Oh, and preheat oven. Joe Burns.
No, I think him and Joe Burns will be gone, to be honest. They'll be far away on the track.
Oh yeah, they were so far up the road, yeah.
I think, I don't know, I mean Panda is 13 seconds behind Aaron and they're both on the same strategies.
Matt Cause and Bendel. Yeah, Bendel I think just moved aside for him there.
Yeah, but it's worth noting that Bendel has had to deal with that wing damage he got from the centre S's when Rubbenko stops on the track, so I think he's just trying to make this stint work now in the mediums.
Yeah, well, Dutch and Chicken Guy are gonna fight it. I think maybe Chicken Guy might just let him go. Not, yeah. Yeah, simple enough really for Dutch tricks.
Did we see Dutch Tricks challenge the preheated oven?
Potentially, yeah, he's got much fresher tyres. He's only 2 seconds behind. As far as battles, that's it at the moment.
Yeah.
Let's give Joe some. I'm going to give Joe some airtime. After 20 laps, he's been pretty dominant.
Aaron's going in.
Yep.
Okay. Goes right down.
Does Panda
Hits the
follow?
limit well. Good question.
No, he carries
No,
on.
he doesn't.
He's really got to make these softs do magic now.
They'll be very grippy. They'll be very grippy. So Aaron could be
Especially
one to
after what
watch.
he's been driving on.
Just make sure no more incidents happen on that pit exit.
Yeah,
He hasn't tried to die
negotiated it.
coming out of it.
He's negotiated it pretty good. And he's going to come
Right,
out.
so Aaron has literally just came 5 tenths out behind Dutch.
Not a bad place
On
to be.
much quicker tyres as well.
Yeah, and they'll warm up quite quick.
Yeah.
It's quite good that he's come up behind Dutch as the hot air coming out the rear of Dutch's car will warm him up even better.
He's got lots of VRS as Aaron. In fact, 100. Oh, maybe that's a spectator glitch for me.
No.
Oh no. Okay, he's going down now.
Yeah, because when you have to brake hard
He's
for the
got
corners,
almost
yeah,
a
it
full
goes
battery.
just over. Yeah. Not be surprised to see this being a late charge.
Well, he's getting closer to
It's
him.
Aaron. Oh,
All
Dutch
with
moves
a
quite late.
slight late defensive move.
Yeah,
He's got a better run though, as Aaron. Is he going to drift to the
Which is
outside
gonna-
or stay to the in?
Ooh, Here
Aaron
comes
should
Aaron.
have this.
yeah.
Oh,
Dutch
this
and
bit of
Dutch.
contact.
A little bit of a twitch.
That was a twitch, but I think well corrected.
Ooh, that could have been ugly.
So after the undercut attempt and then the negotiating through traffic, preheated oven is now 8 seconds behind Joe. So I think it was more of a case of Joe either identifying the undercut and putting the power down, or
Yeah.
a bit of both of that and traffic.
I think it was the commentator's curse.
Okay.
If that's your opinion. But that happens a lot here.
Well,
But
Aaron
more
actually,
notably, Aaron's only 1.4 seconds behind Preheat Oven.
yeah.
I feel sorry for the preheated oven because he's got a very adrenaline-fueled Aaron on the charge.
That's going to be his new nickname.
What, Adrenaline Aaron?
Adrenaline-fueled Aaron. I'm going to change his name on WhatsApp to that.
What nickname did we make last week?
That's a good question. There was a nickname, wasn't there? I can't remember.
Let's go through the list and think of who it
Was
could
it
have
Cat?
been.
Was it? It might have been Cat.
I don't know. I'll watch through the stream later.
I'm going to get a message at like 3 AM. Capital letters. It was this.
Yeah. Analyse the stream for a few hours.
Aaron might just be in DRS. I think he will be. So he's making these
Oh no,
tyres
CJ
work.
Pace.
CJ Pace,
Ah.
that was it. Well, we'll call him CJ Crash this week.
Yeah, it's definitely CJ Payne this week.
And it was an accident as well. I completely, it was an accident from me. Right, Aaron goes to the outside.
Or around the outside.
Might be the easiest overtake Aaron's ever had to do.
I know Preheated Oven's not giving up. Okay, he's got it. Good move.
I'd say that Preheated Oven's battle will be with Dutch.
Yeah,
Dutch, who's on 5-lap pressure tyres.
Yeah.
Yeah. Just gotta make that engine work for the best of him now.
Now
Uses
with-
the RS on the straights.
With 12 laps left, Aaron on the softs, Joe on the mediums. Is there a possibility that something can happen?
I mean, Joe's pushing quite a bit now. He was just in overtake mode, and his fuel is, well, it's not great. As I just saw his fuel light pop up, which there it did again, yellow. So he will have to do some harvesting as Aaron takes 2 tenths out of his time.
Alright, well, we've got to move here. Chicken guy on Remco on the pit straight.
Easy as you like on Supers.
Yeah. Maybe.
Not
I
letting
feel
Aaron
really sort of stopping.
Oh, Remco's come back.
Really.
That was close. Chicken guy off track, but should be able to keep this. Yep. Sorry guys, it looked like something was going to happen there.
Joe has no penalties or warnings. Aaron, I believe, has a penalty as he has 3 warnings.
we'll say penalty if he does have one.
Oh, he just has 3 warnings then.
Well, Dutch has just picked up one. And that
Preheated oven with 2 warnings.
and that,
Dutch with 2 penalties, 3 penalties.
Well, there might actually be a late charge here because Preheated Oven has not let Aaron go, and he's been using his slipstream and DRS to get away from Dutch and benefit
Well,
himself.
right now,
so.
Dutch is under threat from blue flag technically with all the penalties.
Well, yeah. But if I was Dutch, I'd be putting my foot down to
Yeah.
not make it, but he's currently sat in low DRS.
well, it should be an interesting end to the race anyway.
Yeah, a second and 3 tenths have been taken out of Joe's time in about 2 laps, so If you can do that, if you can continue at this pace, Aaron, with the penalty. How many penalties does he have, Shrimpy?
Who's that, Aaron or Joe?
Joe.
He's having a very clean race with none currently.
Okay.
Aaron having 3 penalties, but no, three penalties,
3 warnings.
3 warnings with no penalties.
That would have been harsh if you had 3 penalties and no warnings.
Yeah.
Well, he is catching. It is coming down.
Yeah.
9.
Basically,
He's about to lose the DRS, I think.
Yeah, but it's helped him in the long run.
Oh, Dutch went very wide then, and Catamies has closed the gap right down.
Catmeets might be in DRS actually.
Yeah, he will.
And he's gaining rapidly.
He's running in 0 ERS, so...
Oh, and
Oh,
preheated oven
preheated
picks up a
oven,
penalty.
I think that's the end of his second place dreams.
Well, Aaron is on 3 warnings, so it's not impossible.
Yeah, very true.
Blue flag is lurking in the background on this battle between Dutch and Cat. I think that gap between Aaron and that gap between Aaron and Joe is kind of stabilised.
Yeah, for this last lap it has not really moved between 7.1 and 7.2 radius.
Cat very close now to Dutch.
Yeah, Dutch is very low on fuel. That fuel light keeps popping up.
Yeah, he's dropped back 2 seconds in the last lap.
Yeah, he had a little mistake in the last sector, which let Cat catch up quite a bit. And Cat gets a really good run through the centre S's.
Ooh, Dutch.
DRS. Oh, Dutch, they touch a bit. Dutch looked like he was going to slide.
Oh, they're still side by
Side
side.
by side.
Oh, this
Oh,
could be a
it's
good move.
switchback.
Oh, he just couldn't quite. Now he's going to go for it. Oh, they're still side by side. Brilliant driving from both. Great stuff. So yeah, 6 laps left. It does look like the top 3 is going to be the top 3, but yeah, preheated oven's still there, isn't he?
He's still there. Yeah.
Now then, Dutch goes defensive.
Well, Cameron's going to get a much better run though.
He is.
Preheated oven going through Aaron. Oh, really thought about it.
Here comes Camis. He's going to go for it. Oh, it's a massive lunge. He trusted his brakes. He's
Yeah.
up to 4th.
Dutch comes back though.
Here comes Dutch again.
Hoo-hoo! What a battle.
Dutch goes very defensive into that corner.
Blue flag going to get involved as well.
Well, he's a driver who's not had the best of luck recently, so hopefully that changes.
Preheated oven having a big spin, losing a ton of time. And I think that's neutralised all the threat for Aaron.
A big spin.
It wasn't even really a spin, it was just the rear end decided to slip out and he had to correct it.
I honestly thought Dutch was going to pit then.
Oh, and Catamies has gone into the back of Dutch. There was definite
Gonna
contact.
win.
Dutch with a
He
penalty.
picks up another penalty, Dutch. DRS.
Oh!
Oh, Dutch.
Oof.
That could have went very sour.
Yeah, it's a lot of aggressive racing currently.
Been a hell of a battle though between them both. They touch once more. Wheel banging.
Ooh.
Blue flag's in this, look.
Sure you. Some strong words will have been said inside those helmets.
I don't think there was any damage. I didn't see. Oh, there might be
Oh,
damage
there's
now.
definitely damage now.
And that's. Oh my word. Dutch had to just completely brake and. Cat Maze has just
Are there
shunned him
stewards
off.
reports for performance?
Yeah.
Yes.
There are.
There was a literal essay by myself last week.
No, I'm not in the Discord for that, am I?
Here comes Dutch.
Be sure to get you added.
Dummies one way. Goes to the outside.
Yeah, can do if that's alright.
That's fine. Oh,
Cat off track.
pick the one for
They're
that.
still fighting. Not more contact. Now blue flag.
Cat's had DRS as well. Blue flag is pushed like
Cat
mad
moves
with the
over.
DRS.
And through all of that, Aaron is still the exact same length behind, length of time behind Joe Burns, and he was 6 laps to go.
Will this battle calm down or will they continue? Panda's going to get involved as well, so and he'll get a position due to Dutch's penalties.
Well, I don't understand how Catmeese hasn't. Well, it doesn't look like he's got any damage. I mean, he's gone into the back of Dutch twice.
That was a massive hit as well.
I was on the helicopter shot, so I took away all the telemetry. So I don't know if he braked late or.
I was on board and it was a huge hit and it looked like it should have been damage 100%. Here comes Dutch again. He goes down the inside this time.
Has he got it?
He thought he was going to go for the dummy.
Cat very
Oh, he needs to be
close.
so careful here. Blue flag,
got a
he's in
brilliant
DRS
camera.
range as well.
Where's Cat going? He's going to the outside.
Blue flag, I would stay back. Do not get too close.
Oh God, they're still side by side.
No one having any battery left.
Yeah, they want this big time. No one giving up anything.
Panda is
Again, the
within a
race
second
spicing up
this
in the
battle.
last second.
Cat's gone for another one. More contact. Dutch will have the
I think
inside
someone's
twice.
gonna go if they're not careful. Oh, and again, they touch once more.
Quick look at Cat's battery.
Panda
Very
is
similar.
on the back of this now. He's going to be on DRS range of blue flag.
Dutch is already going past Cat before the pit wall.
Blue
So
flag.
now blue flag.
Oh, you thought Cat was going to go late. Oh, that's a massive lunge from Cat. Blue
Could
flag.
this be
Here
blue
we
flags
go.
opening?
DRS.
3 wide,
3 wide?
are we? Nearly.
No,
Blue
blue
flag
flag
thinks
thinks
better
better
of
of it.
There's contact.
Stop copying me.
There's a huge echo in the
Something.
commentary box.
It just looks like something's going to happen.
Cat
would-
is finding his way through somehow.
Dutch trying. There's the contact.
Go on, they
Oh,
touch it again.
Dutch.
Blue flag's
Blue
in it
flag
now.
up the inside.
Ooh.
Dutch back up the inside of blue flag.
Yeah, blue flag's just
Panda goes
temporarily
in
lost
trouble.
grip.
Incoming Panda.
On the soft tyres.
Blue flag temporarily
Seems to
lost
calm
grip,
down
so
again.
yeah,
For
that's
how long?
Coming to the end of this now, it's nearly the last lap.
Personally, I see a very violent end to this.
Tricked.
Dutch tricks going outside to the
Goes down
inside.
the inside.
Cat defends
Blue
well.
flag contact from Panda. Very, very, very light.
Dutch has used nearly all of his battery. fighting for his life, it seems. Panda. And yeah, Panda was quite close there to Dutch. Well, we've had a great end to the race. We've only got this lap and the next. And then it's all over.
Yeah. It's been a brilliant end to this race.
We've got Matt Kors and Remco fairly close. Cress and Bendel are battling for 11th place. Don't think any of these are close enough. Maybe
Dutch, that straight line speed. Is he going to go for it? No.
Not yet.
I think he might in the next DRS straight.
He's got his red fuel light on
Here
though.
he goes. Last lap. Last chance.
This is it. Gone to the outside. Back comes Cat. Dutch is off track. Oh, has he lost it?
Oh, he straightened up so well there.
Opening the door for Panda. Just a little bit.
This could be pit straight.
Panda
Battle.
having a good chance here because of his power unit.
Well, I'm just on board quickly with Joe. He's going to come across the line and take his first performance win of the season. Well played from him. Barring something... Oh god, here we go. Dutch is off track again. Aaron's going to come second.
I think this is Academy's win. Got the power unit on his side.
Dutch is in 5 ARS. It's not enough. Oh,
Across
nice,
the line.
nice finish.
Dutch taking blue flag clean out.
Panda and Blue Flag go 4th and 5th.
Yeah.
Matt Kors
After all
next up.
that. With Remco behind him as well.
Well, that was entertaining at the end, wasn't it?
Very chicken guy rounds off the points.
Next up's Cress.
Cress and Bendel fighting for the last.
And we still have a battle.
So here we go.
Can Bendel get him?
Bendel
Could be
on the
close.
straight. Oh.
Well, we don't know about
Cars
penalties.
littered all over the start. finish.
Bendel got him on
Bendel did
penalties.
get 11th in the end. Yeah.
Ooh, well played.
Wow.
There we go.
That was some race.
But Joe Burns is victorious. Didn't get much airtime, but such was
So
the win.
who's coming in for the interviews tonight?
I'll get them in. Joe, Aaron and Preheated Oven. Oh, I'll suggest them. I've got it.
Did more than 3 corners this week.
Alright.
Just to point out, Dutch got a an incredible 4 time penalties in that race.
Got 4 penalties, did he? Oof.
Yeah.
So we'll just wait for the rest of the guys to come in.
Over of the day.
Aaron, not because he's in the party, but Aaron in general.
Who came 4th again?
Oh, what's it, Joe? Joe? Fucking Will.
I'm going to say Will, because he was 16th on the grid and came 4th. Survived the
Yep.
battle at the end, didn't he?
Will is mine
I
as
started
well.
10th. I'm here. Hi.
Yeah, well, you know. Right, I think
Highest
all the...
Div 2 finisher.
Okay. I think all the guys are in now, so let's commence the interview. Congratulations on all 3 drivers. Joe, congratulations to yourself. You have won your first race of the season in performance. So how does that feel?
Yeah, it was very unexpected. I thought Dutch was going to get me into turn one, in all honesty, and I thought I was just going to fall down the grid. But yeah, luckily everybody behind me was battling, so I just sort of kept my head down and pulled a little gap.
Well, after that qualifying, when you went out in the supers, it was like, yeah, he's probably got pole, and it was close between yourself and Dutch. But on the start of the race, you had the monster start. It was like, where did that come from, kind of thing. And by the end of lap 1, you had about two seconds to the rest of the field. Did that race feel as dominant as it looked?
Definitely not, especially with all the banter the lads were giving me in the party. So, I was just trying to concentrate, to be honest. But yeah, like I say, luckily everybody behind me was battling amongst themselves, so I just, tried to keep it off the curbs and just sort of save the tyres, because I knew come the end of the race, Aaron was going to be, quite close, but yeah, luckily I just managed to pull a big enough gap.
When you just before you pitted, you got a 5-second lead to, I think it was preheated oven at that stage, but then he closed you in. Were you saving battery at that point?
No, my tyres were absolutely ragged.
Right, because we were trying to work out if you were saving battery, and then preheated oven was going to do the undercut, and then you were going to put it all back on again and try and nullify that undercut. But okay, if it was your tyres, fair enough. Well, you've won your first race. Welcome to the Williams next week, no doubt. What is the next race?
Germany.
I think somebody said Germany, yeah.
Germany. Williams at Germany. How do you think you'll do anyway at Germany?
I don't actually mind Germany as a track, but the Williams is always difficult no matter what track you're at, so.
Well,
Unless you will.
unless you're Panda.
Well, anyway, congratulations and good luck for the rest of the season.
Thank you.
Who would you like to interview, Shrimpy?
I'll take Aaron. Might as well.
Okay.
Is Aaron here?
I am here.
Start off with qualifying. Run through it. What's going through your mind? Start of quali.
Well, I thought as soon as I see it was actually starting to rain, because on the little weather board that we've got, it said it wasn't going to be raining until sort of halfway through qualifying. And then when I heard everyone go out on track and they started panicking, going, "Oh my God, it's raining now," I thought, well, I'll go out on the softs because they might have a little bit more grip as opposed to the supers. Put in a pretty reasonable lap time for the conditions. Ended up staying there. I was actually on an intermediate lap, which I saw you got on stream, and then I decided to bin it because I have absolutely no ability at all. And I actually was, I think I was about 3 or 4 attempts up on my first sector time, I think. So I could have maybe got higher up the grid there, but that wasn't to be. Qualifying ended up alright, P4. Yeah, I was pretty happy with that.
Do you think, had you not binned it in qualifying, do you think you could have finished in P1?
No.
Not at all.
No, I don't think so. No. What, are you talking still about qualifying or about the race?
About the race.
No, I still think Joe was just far too quick on the day. I thought he drove superb. I was giving him a lot of stick in the party during the race, and yeah, asking for his internet to fail, asking him to pass out, asking him to do all sorts of stuff. But it didn't faze him, so good on him, and I'm really pleased for him. For he got himself his first win. So I know he's expecting me to give him some stick, but I won't do that right now. But no, I think he done superbly, and at least this week it wasn't a waste of his own time. Let's just put that out there. Sorry, Joe.
Well, there was going to be no
played,
stick.
mate. No, that wasn't. That was a genuine comment.
Cheers, mate.
It was. But I'm disappointed with the performance admins because they need to give Will a slower car because he's starting to annoy me now.
I've offered to give him a bike, and you didn't answer.
Well, he needs something. I was sitting there going, "Can your internet just fucking die?" I was going, which probably
That's
wasn't
harsh.
wasn't the nicest thing to say, but you know. when it involves a championship, you need to get yourself no friends. It's all about enemies.
I
Sportsman like them.
I
Yeah,
have a question
go on.
for you. You've obviously closed the gap a little bit. Last time we was at performance in Germany, it was awful. So, what do you think? What's your thoughts going into Germany next week?
Well, I don't really know because I spent a bit more time practicing Germany. It was one of the tracks I started doing when I went no assists. So I imagine I'll be a bit quicker. Sorry, not no assists, no traction. I imagine I'll be a bit quicker, but I'm largely anticipating now being in the Williams. So knowing my luck, I will probably be last by some margin, and Will will still end up fourth probably. So I think that's unless I can pull something out of the bag next week, I think he's going to go on to dominate it now.
One last question for you, Aaron, before you go.
Go on, mate.
What did you think about preheated oven coming up on you and staying with you for well up until the 30s?
Well, it was quite a weird race, to be honest, because I felt just before we get on to the preheated oven, I mean, he was initially got past me on super softs, and I weren't really going to fight him too much because I knew he'd put Dutch and CJ under pressure, which would sort of back them into me. So that kind of worked, and then after after he got past, I was really struggling to get past CJ and Dutch because I felt like I had a bit more pace than him at the time, or just a bit more consistency. And then when I got myself into some clean air, I managed to get a few sort of good laps under my belt before I pitted. And then I knew that when I come out the pits, it's right behind Dutch, and I thought, well, that's any chance of pushing for the win gone, because I knew it'd be a pain to get past, and that's exactly what that was exactly the case. And then I was battling with James, but when we was in the party together, we were saying let's just not fight too much and just bring it home, so we both get on the podium, and last couple of laps we'll fight. And then, being the really nice friend and person that he is, he decided to bottle it and gave me P2. So thank you very much, mate.
No worries.
Like a true Villa fan.
But well done tonight, mate. It was a good drive, good strategy.
Yeah, thank you, mate. Enjoyed it.
Hi, James.
Die.
That's the
How
end
are
of
you?
my interview.
Wow. Come on, lad. This is being live streamed. Chill out.
I haven't forgave him for yesterday's race in Div 2, putting up a ridiculous fight for 14th place, which cost us. For him to then result in bottling it.
Cost
But,
you, mate.
I finished the race.
Did you get
Anyway,
No, anyway. It's safe to say you've scored more points than Aston Villa this season. How was that? How was that for you?
Brilliant.
I'm just going to completely ignore that. Well, awful. Me and Joe were panicking in the party, thinking, "Oh right, it's raining in qualifying. Great, fantastic. Let's go out there. Go out the pit lane. Completely forgot about the pit assist. Nearly went straight into the wall. Anyway, I go to start my lap. Joe goes wide. I'm thinking, Joe, I'll let you in front of me in the pit. Just before we go onto the qualifying lap because you're faster than me." And he bottles it into the first corner. I'm thinking this is brilliant. The next corner, I then decide I'm going to hug Joe's dirty air and go into the barrier, much like Monza last week. And so there was my qualifying over. Still managed to qualify in the top 10 because that's how skilled I am. Then we went on to the race. I just thought super softs to mediums. Why not? Let's just risk it for once. I did indeed get the chocolate biscuit after that risk. I flew past Aaron because he's pathetic. Dutch and CJ, don't even know who they are. They're so minor and they don't even need to talk about them. And I'm just that much bigger than them. And it was just all happy days until I decided that I was going to bottle the pit lane again. Didn't know where the limiter was, so I was just creeping at 37 halfway up the pit lane. And on the exit, I looked at my phone to see the time. Obviously, don't text and drive. Forgot to turn my pit limiter off, and then hit the wall on the way out. That cost me about 2 seconds. And then after there, it was just sort of maintaining the gap from behind me. But Aaron on the soft tyres just had so much more grip. And obviously trying to do the undercut didn't really work for me for my tyres. After that, I just tried to stick in Aaron's DRS, and I did. I had a look down the inside at one of the corners, and I just thought, you know what, no, I'm going to be nice to him. I'm going to hold off a bit, because it was saving my tyres, my ERS, and my fuel. And then coming onto the last corner, I just sort of clipped the inside, like the big bottle that I am. So obviously someone had just turned my degrees down from like 220 to like 60. So I lost the front at the back end rather, and managed to catch it though. But after that, it was just sort of maintaining the gap behind me to all the irrelevant people like Dutch. But no, it was a good race. I'm thrilled with third. Obviously, after last week in Monza, I thought, well, I can't really bottle this again now. So I look forward to seeing that Sauber again next week. Lovely stuff.
Can I just say really quickly, you call me pathetic. Whereabouts did you finish, James? Just for everyone that's listening.
Third.
And where did I finish? Let's just ask.
Yeah, but let's just see. You know, I gave you a fight, and I'm meant to be the special needs driver in Division 2 here.
Oh, for God's sake!
If you were wondering, you can buy James's audiobook for his autobiography.
Yes, it's called Three Cats and One 4K Plasma TV shoved in the back of a Ford Transit. Buy it now. It's free.
I've got a question actually. This is a serious question for
please.
all three. What is it going to take to catch Panda?
Virgin
One
Media.
word. Yeah, Virgin Media's a good answer. My word is passion.
Pishin.
Yeah. Well, see, I've got a little strategy in the head, and I'm gonna now reveal it obviously because you've asked. But I think if I can just stay as close to him as possible next week, and then maybe get a slightly quicker car than him, and just rake in a couple of points per race, I reckon I could take it to the end with him because I'm only 10 points behind him now. So
Performance stewards, are you hearing this? Plagiarism.
No, well, I'm just saying I'm not as quick
Plagiarism?
as him.
Don't you mean it's not plagiarism?
He's copying my tactic.
Oh right.
Plagiarised.
Did you copyright your tactic?
No.
Oh, there
No,
you go.
I've just copyrighted mine, so go away.
James, would you say that you bottled the undercut to Joe?
Oh, absolutely. I bottled it coming into the pit lane, out of the pit lane, my outlap. It just didn't go well for me, really. I was like, when I started to catch Joe on the super softs, I could have done another couple of laps in them, but I thought if Joe's going to pit the next lap, I'll do an undercut in him. Because normally the undercut on most tracks works. So I'm thinking, yeah, this is going to be sick. I'm going to be tactical genius. I'm going to be Sean Deitch mixed with Tony Pulis in an F1 world, thinking, yes, I've got this in the bag. And then all of a sudden I turned to Steve Bruce and just bottle it, really.
Yes, I'll be sure to throw a lettuce at you. But
Thank you.
yeah,
It was a cabbage, my friend.
congrats.
Bottled it. We all love cabbage. Anyway, love you, stream. Thanks. I'd like to thank big shout out to all my fans. I love you guys. You guys are the best.
Yeah,
Okay.
I'm not gonna wish congratulations because it's completely undeserved.
Because you're the worst driver.
So, spoiler alert: preheat ovens in the Williams.
Yeah, right, mate. Yeah, okay.
I'm just looking at the table, and I think that puts me second and James third in the championship. I think.
Third? What?
Dan, your immediate reaction, please.
Like Villa, not going to be there at the end of the season.
Damn.
So the playoffs are well out of contention.
Oh no, Joe is joint third. So
Yes,
technically,
so
Joe
you're
first. Joe,
fourth.
yeah, James, you're fourth.
I'd just like to point out that between me and Dan, I've got more race victories.
I'd like to
With what?
point out that you are now in the Williams for the rest of the season.
I'll still get more race wins than you.
That's a touch. That's a touch because that means Will will have the other one.
Yeah, exactly. Sorted.
Well, I think
Cheers, guys, anyway.
No,
Nah, we'll
you're
play.
not welcome.
We'll play top 3. Yeah. So that's it for tonight. FTRL is back next week, Monday. Division 1, Austria. Aaron loves Austria. We all love Austria. 8 p.m.
Sign
UK
up
time.
to GT Sport League and the FTRL Twitter. Thanks.
GT Sport League
Thanks.
starting next week, correct?
Next Thursday, correct? Good plug.
Thursday at 8 p.m.
Okay. Well,
Which thankfully the preheat oven is a part
Oh,
of.
burnt cabbage.
I'm going to leave these guys to enjoy their cabbage and lettuce and whatever else they get up to in Birmingham. So we'll see
Parsley
you.
sauce.
We'll see you next week.